Hello everybody, in this video we're going to discuss and find out why this integration equals to 0. Are those numbers 20, 22, 23, 24 and 25 are the reason the answer equals to 0? We will find out the answer together in this video. Meanwhile, I designed this question with those numbers is to hope for this video still relevant until 2025. We first focus on the integral of sine function in the generic case. If k is positive odd numbers, and then m and p's are real numbers. If those conditions fulfill, the answer of this generic integration is equal to 0. How do I know? Let's see the further discussion. In the case that k equals to 3, we know the answer of the integration is a constant number multiplied cosine mx plus another constant number multiplied cosine 3mx. It can be generalized to any k odd numbers, which is equals to a1 multiplied cosine mx plus a3 multiplied cosine 3mx and so on until ak multiplied cosine kmx. Put in negative p and p. Let's try to solve a5 multiplied cosine 5mx for x equals to negative p and positive p. We know cosine negative 5mp is equals to cosine 5mp. Therefore, the answer of this is equals to 0. Doesn't matter what is the value of a5. Not just a5 cosine 5mx that we just tested, but equals to 0 is applicable for all terms. So we just explain why first part of the question is 0, because 2023 is an odd number, while 2022 and 2024 parts are real numbers. The second part of the question, which is cos, equals to 0, but it is not exactly the same to the first one, which is the sine. So please continue watch the rest of the video. This is the generic equation for the integral cosine power k, where k is a positive odd number. This part is still the same to the previous one. And then for n parameter, it must be an integer number. It cannot be a real number such as 1.1. It must be integer numbers. Meanwhile, for the p, it must be an integer number multiplied with pi. It cannot be any other numbers. With those conditions fulfilled, it is equal to 0. Continue watch the video to know why. If we have an integral cosine power 3nx dx, it is equal to a constant multiplied sine nx plus another constant multiplied sine 3nx. Here there is a minor writing error. The second term should be sine 3nx. However, this writing error does not impact other parts of the video. We can extend this to integral cosine power an odd number k, which is equals to b1 multiplied sine nx plus b3 multiplied sine 3nx and so on until bk multiplied sine knx. Here assume p is integer 2 multiplied pi. Here we choose b3 sine 3nx as an example. Evaluate the value when case that x equals to 2 pi and x equals to negative 2 pi. We have sine 6n pi minus sine negative 6n pi. Because n is an integer number, both also equal to 0. Therefore, the value of b3, b5, b1 and so on doesn't matter. The whole integration is equal to 0. So we can conclude that the second part of our question also equals to 0, because 2023 is an odd number, 2025 is an integer number, and 2024 pi is an integer number multiplied pi. Since both parts are 0, we just proven that the question has an answer equals to 0. Thank you for watching. Please continue support my channels. I see you in my next video. Bye bye.